So today's episode on Reawakening, I just want to talk about how useless it is to be articulate. So when I hear the words articulate, I just want to puke. So let's start off there so you know my thoughts of it immediately. So definition of being articulate. Here's the definition. Expressing oneself readily, clearly, and effectively. An articulate teacher. That's how you'd use it. Also, an express such a manner an articulate argument. So the biblical definition of articulate, it's the ability to itch ears. When people's ears get itched, they typically get turned away from the truth. So 2 Timothy chapter 4, I charge you therefore before God and the Lord Jesus Christ, who will judge the living and the dead at his appearing and his kingdom, preach the word, be ready in season and out of season, convince, rebuke, exhort, and with all long suffering and teaching, for the time will come that when they will not endure sound doctrine, but according to their own desires, because they have itching ears, they will heap for themselves teachers, and they will turn away from the truth, and be turned aside to fables. You be watchful in all things, endure afflictions, and do the work of an evangelist, fulfill your ministry. So, first one, it's about, when you're being considered articulate, it's the lack of sound doctrine. Obama's an impressive speaker. Christopher Kitchens is an impressive speaker, and Bill Clinton is an impressive speaker. But one thing that's known to come out of their mouths is garbage. Don't forget about Adolf Hitler. He could itch ears pretty well. He knew what to say. He knew how to sit there and touch everybody's nerve. Not nerve, but to just unite everybody together. So, and a lot of these people are preaching peace. Because why would Hitler want control of the world? Because when you get power, you have peace. You can sit there and just enjoy everything, right? You can enjoy everything when you're on top of everybody. And right now, they preach peace when there is no peace, right? Because Bill Clinton, these guys, they love their peace and everything else, but they don't mind killing babies, and they don't mind gay marriage or anything else. So Jeremiah 6, everyone deals falsely. They have also healed the hurt of my people slightly, saying peace, peace, when there is no peace. So they all want peace forever, Why do they love this global warming stuff, and they all have the solution? Trash. Just trash. I will tell you right now, there will not be peace to the very end until Jesus Christ comes riding down on his white horse. So I'm not a false prophet. I'm not going to itch your ears. I might straight up make you angry, and I don't care. I don't physically care. And if you're in sin and this hurts your feelings, don't take a look at me. You take a look at Jesus. And if you're mad at me, I don't care. Thank you. So here's what good preaching looks like. This is something that's somebody is not itching your ears. John 6, therefore many of his disciples, when they heard this, said, this is a hard saying, who can understand it? It's typically pretty hard. Some people will turn away. So the point is we want to help you transform your mind with Jesus Christ. We want to help you. We don't want to what's it called. That's the hard part, is walking with Jesus. So I'm in Romans 12, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present yourselves a sacrifice wholly acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service, and do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove that it is good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Articulation doesn't matter. If anything, it doesn't need to be articulate, it needs to be divisive. So, at the end of the day is, these people that are articulate, they don't don't love you at all. They don't even like you. They don't care about what happens to you when you die. Out of sight, out of mind. And that's just the truth. You know, I mean, when you're articulate, you know what that means? If it's a good thing to be articulate, that's what you call elitist. That's called being an elitist lover. Some people don't have the ability to speak, so their words don't mean anything? I mean, think about that. Guys, I love you so much. I want to see you saved. And if you're unsaved, turn yourself over to the relationship with Jesus Christ. Anybody who calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. So if you're into drinking, you're into any other sin, you just turn everything over to Him. You just turn everything over at the cross to Him. Anybody who calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. It's Jesus, save me from my sins. I'm just a sinner. And you know what? And people that know Jesus and you're not sharing the gospel, get the gospel out to them. Go on your journey. Guys, I love you so much. Peace.